Big down movers this morning as the equity market is under pressure, but two tech stocks going the other way, tied into hardware. Dell is up in HPQ too. Angelo Zino is with us from CRFA to talk about why these two are up here while stocks in the software side have been getting creamed here over the last couple sessions. Angelo, it seems like good old Dell is going to be our savior in this brief moment of market tumult.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the PC guys are concerned today, they're definitely holding up much better than the rest of the market. I think this is one of those situations where we had low expectations kind of going into the numbers, a very kind of value-oriented type names, and they essentially beat their numbers. The PC market is holding up better than most had anticipated, and as a result, you're kind of getting the positive move in the stock price for both these names.
Dell right now up 3.5%, adding on to an impressive year-long rally as the stock has moved from $34 to $56. So are they just doing this by the sheer scale right now? I see that we're pushing up towards record PC sales. Is this because of the overall demand, or is Dell have an edge in terms of the quality of these devices? Are they beating out competitors?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I guess as far as the PC market is concerned right now, there were actually some challenges on the unit side of things. If you actually look at the numbers, let's take a look at HP real quick. Units were actually down 9% year over year. So we actually had lower volume. Part of it is, was due to the tougher comps from the first half of the year, but also part of it has to do with some of the supply constraints going on out there. But that being said, despite the 9% decline in volume, they were able to actually grow their PC-related revenue by 13%. So how are they able to do that? Well, largely due to a mix shift towards more the enterprise area. The corporations out there ordering a lot more on the PC side of things, and as a result, both HP as well as Dell able to kind of shift or migrate their revenue towards the commercial side. And just so viewers have an understanding here, if you look at the average selling price on the commercial side of things, you're still talking about an average price of about $1,000 for a PC. However, on the consumer side of things, you're looking at closer to $500, right? And that's because of the Chromebooks out there. So that improving mix has really allowed HP to grow on the PC side of things, as well as Dell. Dell actually grew a more incredible 40% on the commercial PC side of things. So, and it's been our whole story here is on this Dell side of things. We like them a lot more because they are more leveraged to the commercial side of things. About 75% of their PC revenue tied to the commercial side, and also we like their kind of mix on the more enterprise favorite side in terms of storage and services, whereas HP is more printing oriented and PC oriented on the consumer side.
Basically, Dell's selling into businesses more than HP is, right? Business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Office opens up, they're getting a bunch of Dells.
Yeah, and we actually expect that trend to continue into 2022. And that mix, again, in terms of pricing, we think will continue through 2022. So even if we kind of continue to see that bumpiness on the unit side of things, and we do think you'll see more bumpiness on the consumer side in terms of units, that's going to, it should help Dell more, at least in terms of Dell's story, more so than HP in terms of holding up, in terms of generating that free cash flow, returning more of it back to shareholders, especially now that the VMware spinoff has taken place and now that the balance sheet has kind of been solidified there.
Like that point, we talked about that a little bit last time as they, to some degree, kind of closed the book on that back and forth on how that company will fit in. So you like Dell, you're okay with HPQ, you've got it at a hold rating, but looking at some potential pickup on the commercial side. Hey, if things start reopening, people are going back into the offices, need to refresh the computers, maybe that commercial edge there makes sense. I like it, Angelo. Thanks for the take. A pretty hot one as we've got HPQ and Dell moving up on a down day for stocks. Angelo joins us from CFRA.